He looked at me. Wow.
20 singles from across Australia
I'm full of freaking love right now.
embarked on a pursuit of true love.
So perfect. It's so beautiful. That's my wife.
I think I've hit the jackpot today. He's just divine.
I know him. I was like, oh my god, that's that guy that ghosted me.
It is totally my fault.
Despite Karina and Paul's unusual start,
You know when a guy tells you everything you want to hear?
the pair's connection was undeniable.
You're like a 500 out of a 10.
Hey, right up there.
As they quickly became one of the experiment's strongest couples.
Really, we're blossoming.
It's been amazing.
But at the most recent dinner party,
I did something that I absolutely regret.
Paul made a shock revelation.
I threw a punch in our bedroom door. It's despicable behaviour that should be called out. This is very serious. Very, very, very serious.
Tonight,
I'm just like obsessed with him now. I've never felt like this before.
marital bliss deepens for most of our couples.
This feels so natural and good.
We're just two idiots that get along really well, to be honest.
Exactly what we said when we were matching them.
And then,
Oh, there was something that happened.
Clint exposed.
What happened? I come home and I instantly know something's not right.
The unexpected turn of events that no one saw coming.
I had to kind of divert my gaze.
We're going to get straight to the matter at hand.
Paul's moment of truth
I've never done this in the past, ever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please.
I need to jump in here.
as he is held to account by the experts.
I cannot sit here and listen to this justification.
This is toxic, inappropriate, and unacceptable behaviour.
Is this the end of the road for Karina and Paul?
I want you to tell us why we should not kick you out of the experiment right now.
You want a cup of tea, love?
Yeah.
It's the morning of the fourth commitment ceremony.
Some geese. Yeah.
That's good.
And we are now past the halfway point of the experiment.
They're just in their rebellious teen years. I used to be their world. I don't know why my fish look tall class.
She is just surviving another organic dinner party.
After an intense dinner party, Jackie and Ryan are waking up closer than ever.
I'm still pretty proud of us for the last week we've had. Yeah.
Ryan and I are really good. We're really happy. It feels like we're back in the honeymoon phase. I felt so supported by Ryan at the dinner party last night. You really hurt me. You did.
No, just let her talk. Let her talk. You let my wife talk. You let my wife talk now, right?
Brian definitely hadn't heard back the whole time. And that means the world.
I'm glad you got to say what you need to say to Ree. So, moving past it.
I feel like we have an intellectual connection, emotional connection, spiritual connection. And in fact, like the thing that's made me feel most close to Ryan over the past week was I saw something about data centers being built in Sydney, and I was like, "Oh, Ryan, do you know what a data center is?" And he actually did, and I was like, "That's great!" Like, I can actually have a conversation with him about data centers, so that was good.
I like the cuddles too.
So.
Despite Jackie and Ryan's positivity, most of the group are still processing Paul's shock confession.
Karina and I, we had our first big fight, and I
threw a bunch in our bedroom door.
It's very serious. Yeah. Very, very, very serious.
This morning, the couples are still coming to terms with Paul's actions.
There's no reason for anyone to be hitting doors, especially in front of a woman.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking.
Paul's one of my mates, but he let me down by doing that. And those actions, I don't stand for it. Like, that's so called for in any situation.
It's a pretty big thing, like, that's a huge outburst of emotion. Punching the wall is not okay.
Yeah, you could see it though. You could see in his face how disappointed he was in himself.
Yeah.
And that he really regretted it.
You can see the remorse and the regret, but, like, just so disappointing.
Yeah.
Paul obviously apologised to the group last night, which is great that he did that and he let the group know what happened, but he didn't need to apologise to the group. He needed to apologise to Karina, which he had done, and she looks like she's forgiven him. But at the end of the day, what he did is not good enough. You know, if you step out of line, you need to answer for those actions. Commitment ceremony is the time for that. The experts, I think they're going to probably go in on him pretty hard, which is justified, really. So,
Yeah. I hope they do.
did you sleep?
Good. Tired.
Yeah.
Would say this has probably been the hardest week so far with our relationship. It's been a bit of a challenge.
I'll probably say it a million times again if I had to, but what I did is so unacceptable. It's so, you know, it's just, this is something I've got to regret for the rest of my life.
I'm glad Paul owned up to it and everyone could see that he was, you know, he was emotional and very, very sorry. There's going to be a lot of questions coming your way. Tonight's going to be quite challenging. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel the anxiety kicking in. I know the experts are going to come at me for it. And I don't blame them for it. Yeah. Oh.
This morning, Athena is waking up alone.
There's definitely a lot of turmoil in mine and Adrian's relationship at the moment. Adrian and I haven't really reconnected since friends and family. We've been sleeping separately. Adrian's feeling a lot of hurt. I feel a lot of hurt. I just wanted his family and friends to like me. But they were really hostile. You are focusing a lot on the negatives because
He hasn't even shown up, so let's just stop it there.
When the families met, they butted heads.
You deserve more than this.
Actually, I need to listen
It's
to
a-
this.
it's a
pointless conversation.
It is.
And while Adrian told his version of events,
We had the family day, and it was just a disaster, bro. And her sister comes in, straight on the defense, like yelling at me. I'm like, whoa, relax.
he tried to stop Athena telling her side to the group.
My family, please. I don't want to bring that up with everyone because our family's very involved.
Have you not already done that?
Adrian has one set of rules for himself and a different set for Athena.
I'm just so sick of Adrian controlling a narrative. Last night was the first time I kind of was like, well, I'm not going to let you control this narrative and tell me I can't address the group. And that's not going to happen tonight at the commitment ceremony either. I need the help from the experts.
But Adrian is still adamant the topic is off limits.
Sitting on the couch with the experts, I'm not going to touch on, the family day at all. There's a touchy subject, family's the most important thing. Those things should be kept private, and you just don't talk about my family. It's that simple. I hope Athena's on the same page.
I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to really break it down from the experts. I still have genuine feelings for Adrian. So hopefully we can help Adrian and I come closer. We can connect and both see eye to eye.
The countdown is on to the 4th commitment ceremony.
I just sort of don't really know what we're going to talk about with the experts because I feel like we're going really well.
Good.
And as the couples get ready to decide whether to stay
You got a nice dress on, too. You always have nice dresses.
Thank you.
or leave,
Look at you, little hot tamale. Olé.
there's been a disappearing act. One bride has gone missing.
Tony, what happened?
I really don't know what happened. I really don't know. I haven't seen my head up since last night's dinner party.
We found out the plot of why Tony doesn't want a 57.
Why and what was it?
He would like to have a baby.
I want to see my eyes. There's no harm in that.
But Anna,
You know how beautiful you are and how pretty you are? But your personality gives me the shits, man.
I feel sad. I'm not happy about, what I said, what I've done, and it just wasn't right. Which isn't pushing me over the edge, and it's we're not in a good place.
I thought I was going to leave in a handshake and, be friends, but
Right now it's faded away. I am a little bit disappointed, at least say goodbye.
hi, my friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, gents.
Hey, how are you?
Greetings, gentlemen. Come and sit down. Get yourselves comfortable.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Where's Lorena? It's my Lorena. She didn't come in.
She's not here.
No.
Where's
I can't speak enough.
she gone? Already? Don't know. What'd you do to her, Anthony?
Well, greetings, everyone. Hattie.
Hi.
Before we kick off, we probably need to point out that there appears to be a bride that's missing. There's no Morena. Tony,
Yes, sir.
do you know much about it?
I have no idea. I don't know where she is. She didn't show up, so I can't give you an answer. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. Even if it was not meant to be, at least hug and a kiss and say goodbye. That would have been nice.
Why don't we get you up on the couch, Tony? We can unpack it now.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Tony.
Well, it's kind of weird not having Morena here. I feel a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Well, how was your dinner party last night with her?
We went around the room and we questioned each other and how everything was going. And it came to my to my turn to talk, and I've just been trying so hard through this whole experiment. And it was just too much. It was.
Did you really think I wasn't going to come? Did you really think I was going to give him the last word?
I've just been trying so hard through this whole experiment. And it was just too much.
Did you really think I wasn't going to come? Did you really think I was going to give him the last word? No, don't stand up.
Sit down and come and talk to me.
Don't stand up. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Morena.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Welcome back, Morena. All right. Unexpected, but we are very delighted that you're here.
We are.
Thank you. Would you like to finish what you were talking about, Tony, and then we'll go to you,
Thank you.
Morena? Well, at the dinner party, I kind of said to Morena, she's a beautiful lady, but just the personality's not there for me. Every time I did something, it was always a challenge for me, like if I did something nice or if I said something, if I made a cheeky comment or I was trying to be funny or something like that, it upset her. And I've been quiet this whole way through. Yesterday was probably one of the first times I've spoken out. I mean, she's a very strong woman, maybe too much of a personality for me.
I mean, he doesn't like my personality. Like, you don't even know who you're with. You got no idea who I am. He's put a lid on me. In such a short time, I've allowed somebody to shut me down. And he doesn't get a right to tell the person who does talk to stop talking. The person that does dance, stop dancing. And he's gone away.
Just stopped you
He's
from
gone
doing
away.
anything.
No, I'm
So
talking.
you didn't get
I'm
upset.
talking. I'm
Okay,
talking.
go
It's
ahead,
my turn to
Morena,
talk. You've mocked the whole experiment. You've wasted everybody's time, but especially mine. Just be honest. You don't have a problem with my personality. You have a problem with my age. Family and friends? Discovery. He said, I really want to have a baby. When did this light bulb go off? Holy shit, Tony. Clearly, I can't reproduce. How do you think that makes a woman feel?
I didn't know that you wanted to have kids at 53. I thought I spoke to you about it.
Not once.
No, this
No,
is new information for us.
I'm sorry.
Come on, give me a break. Is that just another excuse? I came into this experiment and I tried. My whole heart I tried. But you hurt me. When you watch our wedding, you'll see
What will I say?
that there was something real there. Something real. You'll see the aura. You'll feel it through the screen when you see it. The smile, he didn't laugh at anything, he smiled. And you know what? I was beaming. Because I came into this experiment beaming.
So you felt there was a connection?
Oh my God, there was a penetration.
Oh.
There wasn't a connection. It was like, boom. Here. It was huge. It was huge.
So the connection, the chemistry that you felt,
There was something, oh yeah,
it disappeared.
as soon as we found out my age. It's like, how old are you? 57. He had my hand and he just dropped it. He turned green. You want to deny it? Go right ahead. His demeanour changed. His everything.
Anyway, this is just going nowhere. We're going in circles.
You are. I've got to say, it's really sad to see where the two of you have landed.
And I didn't want it to go this way.
I know neither of you wanted it to go this way.
We had some hope for this relationship. And we could see it, especially when you were having fun, laughing, and really enjoying each other's company. You had moments. There was some good times. Well, on that note, what we need to know is whether you're going to stay or leave. So let's go to you first, Tony. So I've pretty much made my point, and I'm clear. So I'm leaving. We've had a roller coaster ride of an experiment, but unfortunately, we didn't have a connection. And Morena, stay or leave? What do you want to do?
You're a 53-year-old man. Behave like one. Good riddance.
Oh, okay.
That's how I feel.
Oh, that's...
Wow.
It is sad that you got to this point. When we match our couples, we want them to get over the line. But it's been an absolute pleasure having you in the experiment. You two have brought a different perspective to the experiment, with experience and maturity and a level of fun. We really wish you all the very best for the future. Thanks for everything. You're leaving.
Are you not coming back, Mona?
Thank you, Morena.
Bye, Morena.
Bye.
I'm feeling disappointed. I didn't want it to end this way. You know, I don't like leaving people upset. I really do feel for Morena, and I hope she does find somebody. There's always someone out there. So, good luck to her.
Next.
Now I'm really thinking future, and I felt my feelings just went.
I did.
Wow, romantic bonds deepen.
Ree's mum, she's got me on the text messages already. She just said thanks for taking care of her baby girl.
Then,
Now, Athena, I've got to jump in.
the experts apply the pressure.
This is the third time I'm going to have to ask this question, and it's a pretty straightforward one.
As they call out bad behavior.
Like, the lack of empathy there just boggles my mind.
So I've just got to jump in here, Veronica. I'm watching you as I'm listening to Elliot's story, and are you aware of the way you're responding non-verbally?
And
I want you to tell us why the three experts should not kick you out of the experiment right now. coming off them.
Our next couple up on the couch, Jamie and Dave.
Hello.
How you going?
Very well, thanks.
So you've had time with family and friends this week. Tell us about that.
Big week. It's been good.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
Yeah.
Like my sister, mum, auntie, and dad, I think they were genuinely surprised, like how much we've worked through, talked about, and even my sister was like, okay, like this is like serious. Now I'm really thinking future, and I feel like my feelings just went
I did.
Wow.
massively.
Okay.
I'm just like obsessed with him now, like in a
Stop
it's
it.
in a really weird. I don't know. I've never felt like this before.
Dave, for you, listening to Jamie talk in such a positive way, do you feel like you're meeting her at the same level on that?
Yeah, I feel like it makes me feel warm and fuzzy and excited thinking about the future. Now I've taken everything into consideration, like my dog and waking up on my bike when she's there, or what's, you know what I mean? Like all these things.
It's very clear that this relationship has become real. You're now starting to look to the future.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Are either of you foreseeing any challenges? For me, it's really trying to.
I don't mind being told what to say. I always want work as a team. Just have no one to speak about it. I can work as a team and still not be told what to say.
It's beautiful. So with that, we're going to go to the decision, you two. Jamie will go with you first.
Sorry.
And to you, Dave.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Oh, yes, you are. Keep looking after each other. Really good job, both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Our next couple up. Jack and Ron. Hello, you two. Well, where do we begin?
Where do we begin? Well, it's been a really positive week for us.
Yeah.
I'm quite proud of us.
Explain this.
Commitment ceremony last week was quite an emotional one for me. Brian had my back that night and was really supportive.
Doing my best.
It was a new side and compassionate side of him that I haven't seen yet. And to have him show up for me this week was just such a game changer. And then we've basically just been having fun and going on dates.
Adrian, you don't tell me what to do. I'm not coming in there to attack you, but don't tell me what to do.
And we may or may not have progressed our relationship intimately as well.
Good tell.
Yeah, it kind of just happened, and it was good. It was refreshing. No, and yeah, I think it was a big moment for us. It was. Yeah, just the cuddling afterwards, and then it happened a second time a bit. Jeez. I'm sorry, man. I'm happy about it.
No, this is good. I mean, look, we've not seen
We have
you
not seen
in
this. This is
state
so new.
before.
It's wonderful.
You know, you're starting to really connect. It's fantastic. We'll go to the decision. Let's go with you first, Ryan.
All right, I want to continue along this really nice direction we've taken, so I've written to stay.
Nice. Smiley face.
Jackie, what do you got for a stay or leave?
Yeah, I said stay as well.
Good.
That nice hand. It's way better than mine.
So, what you're doing, you keep doing it.
Good on you guys.
Our next couple up on the couch, Ray and Jeff. Welcome back to the couch.
Thank you.
How's everything going?
Everything's going really, really well. We had friends and family week, which was
Right.
amazing. I knew how much my family would love Jeff straight away.
Yeah.
Like I can honestly take him anywhere, and everyone loves him.
Ree's mum's already she's got me on the text messages already, so we're definitely texting each other.
Yeah, she
So,
asked for Jeff's number, and I gave it to her. And then she messaged him, just like, what did she say?
Oh, she just said that she was like, it was really nice to meet me, and she walked away knowing that Ree's in good hands, and thanks for taking care of her baby girl.
Lovely.
So
Yeah,
that was
that's
really nice.
That's really lovely.
Yeah.
And reassuring for all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, spending basically every minute of the day with Ree, and it's been awesome. So
Yeah.
If they ask questions, touch on it a little bit. It doesn't need to be fully detailed. The bond is so palpable between the two of you. And I think we can all feel it here, which is wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Mel.
so much.
I think we're going to go to the decision, guys.
Sure.
Why don't we start with you, Jeff?
I am gonna stay.
Oh, straightforward. Love it. No surprise there.
No, it's been an amazing ride so far, and yeah, each day gets better, and I'm looking forward to the next few days, weeks, and months.
Oh, yes. Thank you, and to you, Ree.
Yeah, I'm having an amazing time, and I'm loving getting to know Jeff more and more each week. We just get stronger and stronger, and I'm really happy to be where we are today. So, stay. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next couple up on the couch, Athena and Adrian. Damn. Hi guys. Hello, you guys.
Hello.
Obviously, we have a lot to unpack. We saw you guys last night at the dinner party, but I would love to talk first about how the Meet the Family experience went.
All the drama. Coco Bella. Feel Coco Better.
Obviously, we have a lot to unpack. We saw you guys last night at the dinner party, but I would love to talk first about how the Meet the Family experience went.
I mean, for me, I'm not going to go into much of the details, but it just didn't go well. Didn't go the way I expected. Yeah.
It would be great to know from you what actually happened, because we haven't seen any of it.
I'm not going to go into the details of it. It's my family and her family. I think it's a little bit disrespectful to sit there, go back and forth now. Like, this is one of the cases where we're never going to see eye to eye on this. It's either you accept that and you move on, or you just go back and forth.
I'm not asking you to see eye to eye on what
Yeah, no,
just
no, I know that.
recount what happened, because it was filmed. We will see it. It's not like you're protecting anybody from seeing what happened.
Yeah, of course.
We're off
You
true
just wanted that my sisters were being intimidating, and I felt her sister was being a bit aggressive.
So was family members protecting each of you, going after each other, or challenging one another?
Yeah, I mean, it felt that way to both of us.
So neither one of you felt supported by the other in the entire exchange with your
No,
families?
no.
No. Athena? No.
Yeah, in hindsight, we could have definitely done much more to prevent that.
in a real, fully developed relationship, you guys would be the family. This would be the official priority.
Yeah, but the way it's been in the last 2 weeks, like, it hasn't been healthy, and we're both aware of that. But just remember the good times, because the last 2 weeks it's been all about the bad times, all about what we're not doing for each other. But it's like we need to get back to that, when we look across the room and just smile and happy to see each other.
I'm not buying that. Mate, look how hurt she is.
Well, I'd have to validate myself to you and our relationship to you, bro.
Look how hurt she is, mate. She's hiding stuff deep down. I can see it in her face.
We're both fine. We're both upset. It hasn't been the best now. Again, mate, instead of saying that, give us a solution, bro. Give us a solution.
Let her tell her how she really feels then.
What?
Let her say how she really feels.
Phil, I've never stopped that. I can't control what she speaks.
well,
What are you talking about?
She looks at you for permission to speak, mate.
Mate, that's bullshit, bro.
Ask her.
Well, that's bullshit. I'll let her speak however she wants. Alright, guys?
Athena, it's a very, very, well, serious statement, which is, do you feel you need permission to speak when you're with Adrian?
It's not that I feel like I need permission. It's that sometimes I feel like it'll cause a rift between us if I go into too much detail about certain things. And I don't want to hurt Adrian's feelings. You know, they care about him.
Right. So, here's a question. Why do you, Athena, like Adrian?
So for me, this morning when I woke up feeling still hurt and sad, but I also woke up feeling hurt and sad for Adrian. Does that make sense? So even though I felt like I don't like Adrian's behaviour right now, but I obviously still care for Adrian because I'm worried about how he's feeling in this moment.
So, Athena, if I just go back to a very important question. Why do you, Athena, like him?
Adrian, have you ever told me you like me?
No,
It's the way you reacted just then.
Now, Athena, I've got to jump in and I've got to say something.
Okay, I'm gonna...
This is the third time I'm going to have to ask this question, and it's a pretty straightforward one. Why do you like Adrian? Now, what you're doing is you're not answering the question, which makes me think you don't like him. So what is it?
So, in the last 10 days, there hasn't been a lot of moments that I've liked with Adrian. That's the honest truth.
Then you start off with negative.
No, I know. But that's
So
because it will be
I'll ask you a
confusing
fourth
everyone.
time now. Athena, why do you like Adrian?
Let me start. I want
to do it.
Any words that come to mind that describes why you like him.
Yeah.
And you've got half the experiment to pull out some things that you like about him.
I like in the moments when he doesn't recognise I'm watching, he looks at me sometimes in a way that has true sincerity.
So I'm not as bad as all you think.
I do like that you love and respect your family so much, and that's why it hurt me so much that friends and family went the way it did.
we got there. Adrian. What do you like, Athena?
Honestly, I like that she's loving, she's caring, she's empathetic. She thinks about other people.
It's good. I thought you needed to hear that because it's very important for you to remember that you care for one another. And it's something to jump on and embrace rather than staying in this back and forth. Well, look, right now we're going to go to the decision. And we're going to start with you first, Adrian.
I thought, how would this cat session go? And I thought it'd probably go somewhat alright, so I said stay.
What about you, Athena?
I will be very honest, today was a really tough decision for me. It really was. But I wrote stay.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we really gave each other the opportunity in the past week to do the work that we said we were going to do. We haven't really had an opportunity to show up for each other because of the events at friends and family. So I do feel like we owed it to one another to try again.
You've been through a lot this week. The family and friends nearly blew you up. But what I do notice is that once you started to see each other in a different light, a more positive light, you actually start to really come together. There are clearly feelings and obviously you care for one another. So I think that's really what you need to focus on. We really don't want to see this cycle again. Do you think you can break this cycle? Do you think you can do it differently?
100%, no question.
It's good to have you for another week. Go back to the group.
Next,
What happened?
Clint's shock secret revealed.
I come home and I instantly know something's not right.
And later,
I cannot sit here and listen to this justification. This is not normal behaviour.
This is toxic, inappropriate and unacceptable behaviour. Our next couple up on the couch. Elliot and Veronica.
Hey guys.
Greetings, you two.
Hi.
Well, where do we start? Because last time you were sitting in front of us, we made some progress. But we certainly saw the two of you in a difficult space at the dinner party. Yeah, we're in the trenches at the moment. Things have been hard. Yeah, definitely. What's your take on this, Veronica?
Yeah, it's been really hard this whole week. We obviously had the tasks that we had to do. And the confessions letter was very difficult for me because I felt that Elliot hadn't shared a part of himself, any part, through the letter. I didn't feel that I gained any additional understanding of him, which was disappointing for me.
Elliot, do you feel like you showed enough of yourself in this letter task? Yeah, like for me, this wasn't a task that I was, in my element. I wasn't super comfortable. And so I really put myself out there with the letter that I wrote. I kind of put all my, fears and all my anxiety aside, and I wrote about like probably
the most traumatic memory that I have. So when I was young, probably about 8 years old, my younger sister, she fell into a coma because of like absolutely harrowing experience. I was in the doctor's office with her and my mum when we had the news delivered, and it was like the whole room just erupted, like we were all just like crying our eyes out. And it was just like so traumatizing. Like where I got to was how that informs me today was, you know, I never want to feel like I've lost control of my emotions. And to be honest, the way that the reaction that I got from Veronica, verbatim, her words were cute. That hurt a lot. Like that was like a knife in my chest. Like I felt like I just put myself out on a limb. I felt like, yeah, extremely vulnerable. And for her to say that, it was just like I had, you know, been kind of stabbed in the chest. It just felt extremely like I wasn't being heard. Like I was just telling a brick wall.
Sorry, I've just got to jump in here, Veronica. I'm watching you as I'm listening to Elliot's story, and are you aware of the way you're responding non-verbally?
I am, yeah.
Elliot's sharing some stuff that must be pretty hard to talk about, and you're sitting here diminishing his experience. And that's not really what this task's about. You know, it's about listening and understanding and accepting the other person where they're at. And Veronica, it actually feels like you're being quite judgmental here.
Maybe I am, yeah. I don't feel that I know anything more about Elliot. I mean, I'm really trying. I didn't gain an understanding of how that event affected him in any capacity. You said I felt like the world was ending, but what does that mean to you?
You don't think I think that the world is ending is him opening up and being vulnerable for you?
Yeah, like for someone to like open themselves up like that, especially when they've said like it's not an easy thing for them to do. It just like that does it, like the lack of empathy there just boggles my mind. That hurt a lot.
I don't understand you, Elliot. I'm trying to understand you. I'm disappointed because I don't feel like I've learned anything new about you. Like, give me a little bit of something, like your favorite color. Like something that I can come away from that gives me a little bit of a semblance of who you are, because I'm really struggling to understand.
Veronica, I've got to jump in because I'm listening to you there and you're saying you haven't learnt anything about him. When he told you about his sister at age 8, he and the family are absolutely imploding. That's a lot of self-disclosure. How are you not understanding that? In a relationship, you must be able to work together. You've got to empathise. That's got to be a big key part of it, and there's not enough empathy. There's just not. It is something which is going to require you to start really getting in the shoes of one another. Empathy is going to actually set you free here as a couple. Have you heard the feedback we've given you tonight, Veronica?
Yes.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, of course it does.
After reading
or hearing his letter, your reaction, how has that made him feel?
Terrible.
Why?
Because that was the most difficult story that he had for me about his life.
And why was your reaction terrible for him?
Because he felt like I wasn't acknowledging his story.
Minimizing it or diminishing it.
Right.
If you're going to actually move forward here, you've got to empathize and understand he's going at a different pace.
Yeah, okay. And I apologize for offending you.
Thank you.
And I'm grateful that you met me where you could. So, I'm learning. Like, I've realized now my mistake and I need to empathize with him. And I accept that. I've made a mistake.
Yeah. On that note, let's go to the decision. And we're going to go with you first, Elliot. Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. Like, I have learned a lot. And I think we've still got a bit more to learn as well. So if we can stay. Well, what have you got for us, Veronica? Stay or leave?
We're not well, you and I. We're gonna have to, like, go back into the trenches and figure it out, but I'm, like, here to do that, so I wrote stay.
Great. You've got a big week ahead of you. Empathy is the key here. Understanding. On that note, go back to the group and we look forward to seeing a very different couple next week. Off you go.
Tonight felt good. I feel like the experts gave some really good advice. Last week has been like extremely negative, like in cinders on the ground. But I wouldn't have written stay unless I thought there was a shot for us to turn things around. I'm honestly hopeful.
Our next couple up on the couch, Lauren and Clint. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the couch. Thank you. How have you guys been? How was this week for you both? Well, we've lived together for a week. We've had 2 dinner parties, 2 commitment ceremonies, and 3 tasks. So it's been a lot. How did you find the tasks?
They were good. We did what we were comfortable with, plus a bit more. So we've been getting to know each other and getting along really well.
Good. I wonder, Lauren, do you feel so far a romantic connection with Clint?
Not yet. We're, building a friendship at this point.
Okay. Why not?
Well, there was something that happened
Yeah.
that, related to that affected us both. I come home and I instantly know something's not right. I had to kind of divert my gaze away. I pretty much kind of just shut down.
What happened?
Well, there was something that happened.
Yeah.
I come home and I instantly know something's not right. I had to kind of divert my gaze away. I pretty much kind of just shut down.
What happened?
Clint was doing the dishes.
what usually is a spark for me in a relationship is like with an alpha male personality type. But with Clint, that alphaism, I just don't feel like it's, you know, super there.
It's okay, Clint. Come to my apartment after. I need the night off. No.
Clint, do you consider yourself masculine alpha male?
Well, I guess it's defining that. I need to Google alpha male.
Lauren, let's try and get a little definition from you in terms of what it means for you to have an alpha male. What does it look like? I think an alpha is a leader in the relationship. Someone that will organize everything and like take control of everything and like is, you know, very dominating. As a man, it's just something that you are or you're not. Wow. But in our house, like Clint does the washing, and like I come home and my laundry's folded. Whereas I feel like in what I would consider my ideal relationship, it would be the other way around. Okay. Is it natural, Clint, for you to be in a leadership role in a relationship?
Absolutely, in a relationship for sure. I've definitely been doing that in business and in, you know, sport. It comes quite natural for me. Like, if we're in a relationship, I'd want to be the provider and looking after the family, whereas the wife could look after the children and do that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can take the initiative and do that. I like doing that.
I think the message is pretty clear that she needs for you to do that
Yeah,
proactively.
yeah.
Question, Lauren. Do you feel that Clint can step into that role that you want him to? That leadership role? Yes.
Oh,
Of course.
she's gonna say no.
See, it is tricky because you're coming in later in the experiment. It is very early days. You haven't had really much of a chance to figure out whether or not you see the possibility here and it can grow the spark that so far has been missing. Yeah. So you kind of need to sniff each other out. All right. We're going to get to the decision now. And we're going to start with you, Lauren. Okay. Well... she's gonna stay. And Clint.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go straight to it. There's no mucking around. Stay.
We want this to be a romantic connection for you. We want that possibility for you both. So seek it out. You sometimes have to put in the time, the work, the curiosity. Have a great week and you can go back to the group.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. Thank you.
I think that Clint has traits of an alpha male, so I'm willing and committed to give it another week. But I need, like, a very alpha male, so hopefully he doesn't do any more dishes. Our next couple up on the couch. Beth and TJ. Hello, hello.
How are you?
We're very well. How are you?
Yeah, we're just two idiots and get along really well, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly what we said when we were matching them.
Yeah.
Beth, this is your first relationship. How has it been?
It's amazing. I've never had a relationship, so this is so new to me. But I don't know, it's really taken me by surprise at how comfortable I feel around him.
How have you found moving in with someone and doing the living?
We're actually living very well together. he cooks like amazing food, which is great because I can't cook at all. Winning. It's got a little chef. I love it.
Little.
Yeah?
Big chef.
Big chef. Big chef. Big chef, babe. I don't want to kill your ego.
And I guess that begs the question, of course. Have you guys been intimate with one another yet?
Yeah, we slept together, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. No, but it was good. I think we both needed it.
Yeah.
And it really sounds like you guys are right now kind of coasting, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I think we can go to the decision. We're gonna start with you, Beth.
Easy decision.
Okay.
Lovely.
TJ?
We get along well, so satay for me too.
Fantastic. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing and have a great week.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Our last couple up on the couch. Karina and Paul. We're going to get straight to the matter at hand. We heard something last night at the dinner party. Something very serious. Paul, you spoke of an incident that had happened between you and Karina. And when we heard it, we were shocked. Explain. Paul, you spoke of an incident that had happened between you and Karina. Explain.
So, I was in the car with Karina in the presence of other people. There was music playing in the car as well. She made a comment about the music and thought it was funny to say that she had slept with this person. I felt disrespected and extremely embarrassed. Anyway, we went back to the apartment. She tried to apologize, and I felt trapped, and I completely lost control. And I punched a hole in the bedroom door.
Did you hurt your hand?
Yeah, look, my hand is the last of my worries at the moment. Like I don't. It's not about me right now. Like it's.
I'm not concerned about the well-being of your hand. I am concerned about how hard you hit that door. Karina, did you expect him to judge you for your sexual past?
Well, no. I think
wasn't-
it was
I
was a disrespectful thing, and I said it.
It really sounds to me like judgment underneath
No,
all that
Alessandra, I
rage.
promise you, it's obviously it's not her past. The reason why I felt so disrespected is it's because of how she said it, the way she voiced it. Obviously, Karina could feel that I was extremely annoyed at that, and she tried to apologize, but I didn't feel any sincerity in the apologies because it was a I'm sorry, but you've done that in the past. You've told me you've done this. So I'm sorry, but we'll just don't talk about it.
So I couldn't take the apology seriously, and I obviously got frustrated because of that.
Does not matter. Does not matter what she said.
This is why.
Does not matter how many times
Of
she
course.
walked outside, how
I
many
understand.
times she tried to get you to calm down and you weren't having it. It does not matter.
I totally agree with you, Alessandra.
It does not matter how disrespected you felt. You do not punch walls. You do not punch
No,
doors.
of course.
Period. Full stop. That intimidates. Karina, how did it feel for you watching this play out? Bit disheartening and uncomfortable. Yeah, of course. I don't condone that behavior, but we are still learning about one another, and we're learning about the boundaries and what should be said or what shouldn't be said. I think it's just that he felt a little bit uncomfortable and embarrassed, maybe. This is really tough to watch. Seeing how he reacts when I bring up my past with people that I've been with has shown me that he does have strong feelings towards me. It just shows that, like, it is a real relationship. Like, we are passionate. Like, I'm European. You know, they are passionate, and that's kind of a little bit like what relationships are. Oh, I'm sorry.
Please.
I need to jump in here. I cannot sit here and listen to this justification from you. This is not normal behavior, sweetheart. This is not how you show love. This is deeply troubling. And Karina, as a Latina, I know passion. This is not passion. I'm not scared of Paul. He hasn't given me any reason to be except for that moment and what happened, that situation. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't condone what happened, but and there's no buts, but yeah, I'm sad. Like, I'm sad that this has happened, and I feel uncomfortable, like, facing you guys, if I'm completely honest. Like, yeah, uncomfortable is probably the word. And even yesterday, I was so anxious walking into the dinner party. How's everyone going to react? Like, but he, like, has owned up to his actions and what he did. And so, I don't know, it's like, yeah, I don't know, like, I can see it, that he's sad, and yeah, I just didn't want it to get to this point. Yeah, I didn't want it to get to this point. I've never seen her look like that. I've never seen her look like that. And I'm not good with this kind of stuff. Like, I normally, like, put things under the rug, and
Just to be clear,
yeah.
this is toxic, inappropriate, and unacceptable behaviour that you must see now.
This is just not who I am. It's just someone else is saying. It's just not me. That's all.
I understand that. But frankly, I don't feel very good about this. I want you to tell us why the three experts should not kick you out of the experiment right now.
just not me. That's all. I just don't know what else to say. It's just not me. That's all.
I understand that. But I want you to tell us why the three experts should not kick you out of the experiment right now.
I genuinely hate myself for what I've done. Like, I'm obviously, you have no idea how much I regret this behavior, how much I regret this. I've never done this in the past, ever. I've made the biggest mistake. This will never happen again, but I'm so ashamed of it. Like, I can't sleep at the moment because I just can't stop thinking about it. It's like it's like on repeat in my head. But now I regret this so much. I'm sorry to let everyone down here and you guys and you and everyone. I'm gonna have to make that up to Karina, of course. Before we had this, we were actually having the most amazing time, and that's what I want to continue to do with Karina. I want to leave that in the past, and I want to continue. I want to move forward because from day one, it's been incredible. She's always asking about my family. She's asking about my future goals. We talk about life all the time. You know, and that's all I've ever wanted in a relationship. I'm having some real strong feelings for Karina. Of course, they're probably love feelings for sure. Like, I really do care about this woman. I really do. I really, really do.
It makes me sad. Okay, sad.
Karina, how were you feeling about Paul before this incident?
Really good, actually. Yeah, really good. I was feeling happy and we get along really well. I was optimistic and I still am, and I don't want to give up. Yeah, everything was going so well. So that's where I'm just trying to...
Yes, well, that's what we saw.
Yeah.
There are clearly deep feelings, and you have been heading in the right direction for most of this experiment. We want you to succeed, but make no mistake, Paul, you're on notice. Any type of violent behaviour, you're out.
I know this has been uncomfortable and really difficult. We're going to go to a decision. Let's start with you, Karina. Yeah. Well, I want to stay. Stay, kiss, kiss. Because we have so much to still learn about each other. Thank you. And to you, Paul.
Of course, I just also wrote stay. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Paul, there's work to be done in terms of your emotional regulation.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
And that's what we would like to help you with. So we are going to provide some services with strategies to help you de-escalate to ensure that you don't ever let yourself do this again.
begins.
Let's go!
Our newlyweds head off to the annual couples retreat,
Welcome home for the next 4 days.
where over 2 big nights, some much-needed R&R will strengthen bonds.
I think coming on the Byron retreat was exactly what we needed. I feel like my soul is leaving my body more and more every day.
But not everyone is enjoying the group environment.
It's Phasma retreat. It's actually like school camp. Extremely loud people acting like buffoons.
Do you think you're the man that she says she wants, though?
And when the group questions Lauren's feelings for Clint,
You are so lucky.
You actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Lauren doesn't hold back.
I'm actually so done with, like, your opinion means nothing to me, Jamie.
And a new rivalry is formed.
Don't watch your phone. Like, what the hell? That is so rude.
You know what? This conversation is so boring. I'm over it.
Losers